Imagine this. You're slowly drowning in icy water, gasping for breath, and just when you think things can't get any worse, you bump into the dead body of your best friend. This was the terrifying reality for a group of 5 young adults in 2005, whose adventurous exploration turned into an unspeakable nightmare. This is the haunting true story of the Golem's Cave incident. In August 2005, 5 friends, members of a local dance group, sat down for dinner in Provo, Utah. One of them, Jennifer Galbraith, had discovered an unnamed cave tucked into Y Mountain. Locals ominously called it the Cave of Death. Jennifer, known for her bold spirit, convinced her friends to explore it. Alongside her were Black Donald, Scott McDonald, Ariel Singer, and Joseph Ferguson. But Joseph, sensing unease, made the decision to stay behind. He would wait outside the cave while the others went in. This cave, unofficially known as Golem Cave, was rarely spoken of. Discovered only a few years earlier by students, it had a sinister reputation: narrow, water-filled passages, and only a sliver of breathing space. Yet still, at 2 a.m., the group hiked up the mountain under cover of darkness. At 4 a.m., the group reached the narrow entrance. It was barely wide enough for one person at a time. Jennifer went in first, leading the others. The cold water filled the cave's tight passages, including one infamous section just 18 inches wide and 18 feet long. A safety rope had been installed by previous explorers to guide people through. But in the darkness and chaos, the rope was missed, just like another caver who had nearly drowned there years prior. Still, Jennifer's experience allowed them to navigate for a while, but deep inside the cave, panic set in. They lost their way. Gasping for breath, they found a small air pocket, a 6-foot-wide chamber with only 3 feet of breathable space. That's where they waited, hoping they'd find their way back. Outside, Joseph, the only one who stayed behind, waited patiently, but hours passed with no sign of his friends. By 5:30 a.m., concern turned into panic. He called into the cave, but there was no response. Realizing something was terribly wrong, he called friends, family, and finally the police. Emergency services rushed to the mountain. By now, the group inside had been trapped for hours. Inside, the situation was worsening. The cave air contained only 21% oxygen, and even that was falling. The stagnant water, plant matter, and limestone walls created a toxic blend of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Jennifer attempted to escape first, but with oxygen levels dropping, she blacked out midway and vanished into the dark. The others assumed she had made it out and followed her path one by one. But they too would collapse in the deadly tunnel. The final caver hesitated, sensing something was wrong. But with oxygen running out, he had no choice but to try and escape, only to meet the same fate as the others. When the rescue team arrived, they knew the risks. They pumped oxygen into the cave and began draining the water. But it was too late. What they found was harrowing: the bodies of all 4 explorers scattered in the tightest, darkest corners of the cave. The tragedy sent shockwaves across the country. Jennifer's father shared that she had dreams of becoming a dancer and model. Her mother revealed an even more heartbreaking detail: Jennifer and Black Donald were in a relationship. His mother, who worked with Jennifer's at a local college, was left utterly devastated. The government immediately sealed the cave, forbidding any further access. Yet the tale of Golem Cave lingers in the minds of all who've heard it. A story of adventure turned tragedy, and a grim reminder of nature's unforgiving grip. Some say to this day, whispers still echo from the cave's mouth, a warning to those who dare go near. Like, share, and subscribe for more similar videos.